Hi, are you getting ready to do an IVF, or have you been thinking about doing it? Or maybe you've already done a few IVFs and it hasn't worked yet? Today I'm going to talk about 3 things that you should consider before you actually do IVF. So if you can please go ahead and share this video so that we can share this information with other people who may be considering IVF or even just getting ready to have a baby, because this will also work for them as well. And so please share this Facebook page with them. And then also we will have an IVF checklist. If you're interested in getting that, please just write in the comments below checklist, and we can get that sent to you as well. So it'll summarize what we're going over and actually give you a little bit more information as well. Before I jump into that, we had a question from Melanie. Melanie, I'm not sure if you're on live, but I know you sent this message in, and she wanted to know, can I unblock my tubes with acupuncture, massage, and herbs instead of doing IVF? And Melanie, that's a really great question, because I'm sure a lot of people are curious about that. And I'm going to say, without knowing too much about your case, I'm going to say no. Acupuncture and Chinese medicine and massage will not unblock your tubes if there's like scar tissue buildup in your tubes. What it can do is, if there's just some mucus in there or something general, then that may be able to help move it. But depending on your age and how long you've been trying, in general, acupuncture and Chinese medicine, in order to do something like that, can take quite a long time. So it just depends on the situation. So I'm going to say no, I don't think that would be the best way for you to go. My cat wants to say hello to you. So I wish it was, believe me, I wish it was. Acupuncture and Chinese medicine and massage can do a lot of different things, and a lot of the different things that we're going to talk about today that can help you with. For example, one of the first tips that you want to do, and please go ahead and comment below with the word checklist if you'd like to get our checklist for IVF, some things that you want to consider before you do IVF. And if you don't mind, if you're watching this, can you please give me a high five if this is going to be your first IVF that you're getting ready for? Just give me a high five in the comments below. That would be great, so I can see who's actually, if this is a lot of first-time people or people doing many rounds, because that'll also help me gear where I'm going with this. So anyways, one of the first things, okay, oh, hi Christina. Okay, great. This is going to be really beneficial for you. One of the first things you want to do is work on your egg quality. So people get so caught up in, the money and getting ready and the medications and all those different things that they forget that they need to actually do preconception care. And the 3 tips I'm going to talk to you about today are going to be about preconception care. And the biggest thing you can do is work on your egg quality. What a lot of women don't realize is that your body starts producing an egg for this cycle 3 months ago. So this is a really great window of opportunity for you to get an ultimate health and as healthy as possible, because your health is going to impact the health of the eggs. And even if you're really healthy and you're eating a very clean, lots of vegetables, grass-fed beef, you're not drinking or doing drugs, if you're avoiding plastics, all these things, even if you're doing that, you want to make sure that you're taking the right supplements. And then it would depend on your age. If you're somebody who's young, you probably just want to be on some nice antioxidants that can help you just protect your eggs, and maybe some wheat germ oil, which is like a vitamin E. So those are some things that you can use to protect your eggs, to keep them strong and healthy. And then making sure you continue to eat healthy and drink enough water. But one big thing is avoiding plastics or PVCs, because that actually can change the chromosomal structure of the egg. It can change the whole hormonal communication with the egg, and it can change the communication with the uterus, which we're going to talk about next. But so what you really want to focus on is egg quality. So usually what happens, you decide to do IVF, and you have to go through some tests You have to get, you and your husband have to get tested. You have to do all these different things, and you have to wait for the right timing. So there is usually a good window of opportunity before you actually have to go through the whole thing. And if you can, while you're thinking about it, just really take that 3 to 6 months. Hey, Gina, she loves you guys. Every time I'm home and I want to talk to you, she wants to come talk to you too. Sorry. So anyways, you really want to just, again, get as healthy as possible. So be on a prenatal vitamin. I see a lot of women who are doing IVF, and somehow this slips their mind. You think this the medications, but it's really key to take care of your body, take care of your mind and your soul and your spirit during this time, just as you hopefully would not going through IVF, and that'll make your IVF much more successful. So what I like to do is I like to work with women in the best case scenario is before they actually do IVF and while they're preparing to get ready to go into it. Because if you can really work with your egg quality, then you're going to have a better chance of having healthy embryos and have a healthier chance of them implanting. So it's really important. And the longer time you have, the better off you're going to be. The second thing we're going to talk about is your uterus. So your uterus also needs to be really healthy. It needs to have at least they call it a triple layer. There's these different layers within the endometrium that's optimal to have. It's not necessary, but it's optimal. The other thing is the thickness of the uterus. So you want it to get nice and thick and juicy so that the embryo can implant. And the things you want to be able to do to help that would be to help increase circulation, increase oxygenation, and we want to really have healthy nutrition. And by doing that, it'll help so that when it does implant, because it's a chemical bond that actually implants into the uterus, so you want to have it as clean and as fresh as possible so that the embryo, when it does implant, and it will attach at the right chemical location so that you can have a healthy and successful pregnancy. So those are some really two important things. One is having a really good egg quality, which also you just happen to need the same oxygenation, circulation, and yes, Gina, and the proper nutrition. So again, being healthy, taking the right supplements, eating right, doing the right amount of exercise so that you're getting that circulation, you're doing your breathing, you get that oxygen into your cells. So there's some supplements that can help you with that. All these things are going to help increase circulation, increase oxygenation, and increase nutrition so that you can ultimately have a healthy baby and increase your chances of having that success of getting of IVF. So again, please share this video so we can help other people as well. I'd love to. And if you're interested, please type in the word checklist in the comment section so that we can send you a summary of what we're talking about here today. The third thing that is considered in preconception care is your partner, the sperm quality. So sperm quality, usually what I see in my clinic is, we're going to do IVF and therefore the man doesn't have to do anything. We're going to do ICSI. No, and that's the case, and that's the reason why you're doing IVF. But even if it was, you really want to make sure that the male partner, the sperm, is as healthy as possible too, because it's giving 50% of his DNA in. And if you're doing IVF with ICSI, then there's no natural selection going on. The embryologist is going to pick a sperm that he thinks is going to be the best sperm and inject it into the egg, which is amazing. It's a blessing. But you don't know the quality of that sperm. You don't know the DNA of that sperm. You don't know any of the things that are going on. So it's a blessing to do it. I'm not saying that I'm not against IVF ICSI at all. I'm just saying that it's really important for both partners to be as healthy as possible. And it's a great way to do something together, to be healthy together and take your supplements and try to make it, as something that you guys do together. I see a lot of times the women have to do all these injections, and they have to do so much, and it's so much. It's nice even if the man just gets involved with being supportive with health habits. So those are some things that are really good, and things that will impact sperm quality. And you can check out some of our videos on male factor. Are really avoiding alcohol, avoiding marijuana. You just need to eliminate it. And this is what's important too. It takes 90 days for a sperm to be created. 90 days. So even though a man reproduces sperm every day, it started developing 90 days ago. So again, it's a window of opportunity for you guys both to get as healthy as possible for your IVF if you just take a little bit of time and get as healthy as possible. Take your supplements, exercise, so that when you're eating properly, you're getting the right nutrients into the right places, and your body is able to do what it needs to do and function better. And you'll have a much better result in IVF, and that's what you really want. I've seen too many women come in and sit in my chair and say they wish they would have come in earlier because nobody told them about these things. These things are really going to be helpful for you. And I've seen a lot of women come in who didn't have viable embryos when they could have just made a few changes in their eating habits, and then doing acupuncture. Chinese herbs are to me, they're amazing because they really focus on equality, and they can be curtailed specifically to your specific situation, so that we look at the underlying condition, and that can be corrected to also improve your chances of egg quality. So when I have somebody come in who's had several failed IVFs, then I definitely would put them on some Chinese herbal medicine to help them have the next one successful. And Christina, good luck to you. I'm excited for you. Hopefully it's an exciting time for you to get ready to do IVF. I know it can be a lot, but what a great time we live in today to be able to do that. And I hope that you are getting some support through nutrition. If you have acupuncture, that would be really helpful to help just with ovarian function, getting your whole body working, ready to go. So again, if you please type in the word comment below, checklist below, so we can send you our checklist. And if you need more guidance or more support with this, please feel free to contact me. We can set up a free 15-minute consultation, or we can do a consultation by phone, a full in-depth consultation. If you're not local, I'm happy to do that. We work with people in our office, and we work with people throughout the country. So I wish you the best. Next week, I will be here, but I am going to the American Society of Reproductive Medicine. It's going to be in Colorado. I'm so excited because I love learning and I love this topic. And so I'm going to be learning a lot of great new information. But I will definitely come on and we'll talk more maybe about IVF, since I'm going to an IVF conference. All right, so we'll see you next week, and take care. Here's to your fertility. Bye-bye.